Welcome back everyone to another review. I'm Robbie.
I'm Jye.
I'm Liam.
And we are looking at Disney's latest effort. A Wrinkle in Time. For the love of God, help us.
You were a top student, but look at you now. You can't keep using your father's disappearance as an excuse to act out.
Is that his work? What's it about?
Their dad, he wanted to touch the stars. Imagine that the ant here wants to get to her other hand.
The quickest option is to walk across the street.
But it turns out a straight line is not the shortest distance between 2 points.
A Wrinkle in Time was directed by Ava DuVernay and it stars... Who does it star?
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine, Oprah Winfrey, Reese Witherspoon.
A whole lot of people doing horrible acting.
Children.
The most annoying kid actor I've ever seen in my life. CGI, Reese Witherspoon as a leaf.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of other crap.
So the plot of this film it's based on a beloved book. I've never read it, so
I'm sure the book is a lot better. For God's sake, I hope it is better.
a lot of people seem to love the book, so I hope so. The movie. Well, let's. What do we think of it? What
The movie's crap. It is atrocious.
It's like, honestly, one of the I think I can say this on all of our behalf, it's one of the worst films we've ever seen.
Yeah.
We are not exaggerating. Well, I am not exaggerating when I say this is truly one of the worst I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Not even in cinema, just of all time.
Yeah.
This is just there's nothing I liked about this movie.
Going into this movie, I was just always say, well, at least it can't be any worse than 50 Shades of Grey. No, it can't be any worse than Wrinkle in Time. It is, honest to God, just the most appalling film that Disney has ever put out.
It's set a new standard for bad films.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Congratulations, Camp Rock. You're no longer the worst Disney movie ever out there.
Is there any positives just before we fully head
The
into
credits.
If I had to give the film one positive, I guess I could say Chris Pine
Chris Pine
tried.
But you see him for a minute and a half, so he doesn't even get anything to do.
I feel like the children actors were just awful.
Mhm.
All of them. But you can also say the same thing for them, that they were trying.
Yeah.
But like, even then,
And that's like, you know, people, when we said, we saw A Wrinkle in Time, people were like, I'd get Oprah. Oprah can be good. Like, The Colour Purple is a good movie. She can be fine in that.
This is not the same actress I saw in The Colour
No.
Purple.
I mean, Reese Witherspoon's fine. You know, Mindy Kaling's usually good. In this, they're horrible.
Yeah.
They're absolutely horrible.
And Zach Galifianakis is normally reliably entertaining. He sucks in this.
Just annoying.
Yeah.
he's so boring.
He adds nothing to the film. Michael Pena, whatever you say his last name.
Chips.
Yes, Chips.
He's really on a roll at the moment.
Oh yeah, clearly he's got a stream of good films at the moment.
Yeah.
What was he doing in this? Like, what? That was just pointless. And so the film, you know, builds up to this emotional moments towards the end, and it has no impact whatsoever.
No.
Just no impact whatsoever. Like the bits we should be thinking, this is heartwarming, meant nothing.
No.
And we saw it together in the cinema, and the crowd we were with were getting
So restless.
audibly restless. They started murmuring, they started talking, and the wrap up of the film felt like it took another half an hour.
It doesn't end. And I remember watching this and I was thinking, this is going on for so long. It's like a 2.5 hour movie. I checked the runtime afterwards. It's like an hour 40.
Yeah. It feels like it goes for a lifetime.
It doesn't have a pace.
No.
It's just so slow. It feels like things just happen, but they don't move towards a plot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not like a goal, you know, point A to point B.
Right.
It's just like all over the place.
Exactly.
You know, it's a zigzag.
And the three helpers, so like the Mrs. characters, they are the most unhelpful helpers I've ever seen in a film.
They do nothing.
They do like when Reese Witherspoon, she turns into a giant leaf, and then like one of the kids falls off back. She can't even say they're back where they started. It's
And then you got a massive 50-foot Oprah there, and they're like, flowers, help the children. I'm like, you're 50 feet high, just catch them.
And then with the 50-foot Oprah, as we've discussed before, like all of a sudden there's a giant lady in your backyard. It's like, that's normal. That's no reaction whatsoever to that.
It's no stun of disbelief or anything. It's just like, oh yeah, you know, puppy.
Exactly.
Same reaction.
It's ridiculous. This is just such a bad movie. It's poorly directed. It's poorly written. The characters are flat. The acting is bad.
Yeah.
The action just. The director, she's not good at directing action pieces. Just kind of stuff happens and it's like, oh, that's happened.
Yeah.
Oh, when did
Yeah. I never saw Selma that she got all the praise for.
Right.
And
None
so I hope that's a good movie.
I saw it.
considering it gets so much
I
praise.
thought that was fine. She's good at directing that type of film,
she
like a
just-
drama. That was fine.
She is completely out of her league with this one.
This one, I just
Yeah.
don't know. A better director could have handled this much better.
Yeah.
I feel like the film, like all of the things you just said were like totally true, but I feel like the film is just like it's got such a harsh spirit to it as well. Like especially in the beginning, like a girl's getting bullied because her dad disappeared.
Yeah.
Hope you disappeared too.
Yeah.
It's said on the note.
Yeah.
It's got such. I hate films that have like such just a harsh spirit. You know,
Right.
it doesn't add anything. It makes the film less enjoyable.
Yeah. And when they're talking about different frequencies that the parallel worlds work on or something, which half of the film are like, swear to God, if the frequency that the film was based on going to be love, we are checking out. Literally half an hour later, love. And we're like, oh.
Well, there it is. There's the frequency.
You should have checked out.
Yeah.
But that's what we're sitting in the cinema. Literally 5-10 minutes in, we were bored.
I was so restless.
I was thinking, wow, this better pick up, and it didn't.
It gets worse.
It did.
It actually gets worse.
Oh my god! When they were in Earth in the very beginning, I was thinking, oh my god, this is just so boring. Like, can you just go to the otherworldly stuff? Maybe there's some good stuff there.
Yeah.
No, it gets worse. It gets worse when they're on these other planets, which are supposed to be fantastic.
Visually stunning.
Yeah. And they're just dull. It's just a bunch of green hills.
And that's the thing we also thought. Like everyone's praising the film. If they have to praise it about something, it's visually, it's aesthetically pleasing. It looks nice. It didn't to me. It looked very bland. It looked very boring.
Uninspired.
Like the room where Chris Pine is kept in towards the end. Like that's literally just a hallway with an orange light. They're just this movie is bad.
It's
we can only warn you to stay the hell away from Wrinkle in Time.
literally.
Like if you want to torture yourself for an hour and 40 minutes, by all means watch this film.
Look, I mean, we heard bad reviews going, and we're like, okay, it's surely there'll still be something in it to keep us going. Oprah is normally great. Reese Witherspoon is normally great. It's Disney. It's fantasy.
Right.
None of that lands. If you're a fan of Oprah, stay the hell away. If you're a fan of Disney, stay the hell away. If you're a fan of fantasy, just don't even try.
I
It
can
is
only imagine
horrible.
what fans of this book must be thinking. I don't know. They may be enjoying it. They may go, "This is exactly what I wanted." But yeah, we didn't touch on the greatest character in cinema history, Charles Wallace.
The greatest name in cinema history as well.
That kid. I don't know if it's the way he's written, the way the
literally.
kid acted. He is the most annoying child actor.
Like, grating my head against a cheese grater would be less painful than listening to his dialogue. He's got the most irritating voice that he just hams up so much.
And he's a bad actor.
And he's on screen for like 80 to 90% of the film.
He's a
honestly,
lead actor.
He becomes such an integral part of the film too. So when that happens, you just hate him. I could not stand this kid, and I shouldn't be saying that about one of the main characters in a Disney film.
No.
Yeah.
Especially, I feel bad for the kid.
Yeah.
Because look, he was a bad actor, but I feel like he had no direction. He had no material to work with. The writing is just so poor.
I don't think any of the actors had any material to
No,
work with. Like the missus, like
absolutely
they
not.
just felt so flat. So we introduced to Reese Witherspoon, she just floats down from the tree, and it's like she's meant to be this whimsical character, and it's just like, well, she's kind of just flat. She's boring.
Yeah.
Mindy Kaling, she's in the room shooting out quotes from people. It's like I don't care.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be her trait, and then halfway through the film, they just drop it.
Yeah.
They just drop it.
Yeah.
The thing is, she's supposed to talk in quotes for most of the film, and then she just stops.
The missus just seemed like a plot device too. Like they legitimately Oprah especially is meant she's this all powerful being. She's like so many years old.
Oh, I'm fading.
And then we don't have enough energy to be able to pull you back out. You're here on your own. Bye.
Oh,
We're
you
gonna
did.
leave you, children.
You didn't do anything. You brought into this land. You blew up to 50 foot in the sky, and then you just leave it there and fuck off. It's like you did nothing. You did nothing.
Well, on the misses, the costuming and the makeup on them. I swear, my grade 12 stage production had better production value. It's literally just stuck on little shiny glitter things.
Yeah, and it changes every scene that they're in.
And it's not even.
As if it's some sort of like creative decision to have them in different costumes and different makeup. But every time it looks worse.
Yeah.
It looks tackier.
It does.
With each one.
Yeah.
It does.
And then,
Just truly does.
And like, when you first see Oprah, she's like this massive 50-foot Oprah. And Reese Witherspoon's like, oh, that's not quite normal. She's like, oh, okay. You think she did something about it? She just stays
She
there.
stays there.
They teleport, and she's still like a 50-foot Oprah. And I'm like, okay, I guess it's just how she is. The next world, she's normal size again.
Yeah.
I'm imagining just a neighbour walking his garbage out and seeing them everywhere. Oh shit! Like, get the gun! But yeah,
we could go on and on about this movie. Like,
this is without a doubt, the worst movie of the year so far. I don't think anything will top this as the worst.
I hope not. 'Cause I don't want to see anything worse than this.
This is the worst movie I've seen for a long time.
I don't think you two have seen the Gem Sherlock Gnomes.
No.
I know, it was terrible. I was expecting a very bad film, and I was expecting that to be my, like, the worst film I'd seen this year. No, this just trumps it, like, utterly. It makes Sherlock Gnomes look like a masterpiece. And that's not something I should say about a Disney film in 2018.
That's the thing, and we know Disney can make such good live-action films. This is not one of them.
No.
Honestly, how do you go from the Jungle Book remake to this? How?
Yeah,
Within 2 years.
With Beauty and the Beast in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is bad. I will give our star ratings, but I'm
Half a star.
we're all on the same page.
Half a star.
Half a star for me too, purely because we.
Purely because that's the lowest I can give it on any like rating website. There's no star rating.
Yeah, so to give it something, I'm going half a star as well.
Half a star.
And I guess a half a star is for the minute and a half of Chris Pine for me.
The half a star is when it ended and I got to stand up and leave the cinema.
Yeah.
The half star for me is when Reese Witherspoon accidentally made a racist comment in the movie. Did you pick up on that?
I did, yeah.
Did you pick up
what
on
was
that?
the comment?
It was in the beginning when she was like, "Oh, Charles Wallace, I see you got rid of all the darkness in the room." Then she looks at the little black girl and she's like, "Most of it."
Oh, okay. Alright, well, on that lovely note, stay the hell away from Wrinkle in Time. We've warned you. I never want to see this movie again in my life.
No.
A Wrinkle in Time.
A Wrinkle in Cinema.
A wrinkle in my soul.
My love is always there, even if you can't see it.
Do you trust me? I trust you!
Alright guys, those are our thoughts on Disney's masterpiece, A Wrinkle in Time. Let us know what you thought of the film. Did you like it? Did you love it? Like we did? Lord, there'll be plenty of videos.
If you liked it, I do not want to hear a word out.
Yeah, well, fair enough. We'll have plenty more reviews coming out, hopefully of better films in the future. Until next time, we'll see you at the movies.